So from the title, you can figure out what this video is about, dead raids. Now, before the update, I could comfortably say each raid I did was pretty good. For PvP, now of course, there were exceptions, like not every raid is going to be a crazy raid. You know, player counts fluctuates, players move from map to map sometimes. I get that. But it feels like ever since the update came and went, my raids have been consistently dead even during prime time. Like yesterday, playing at 12 o'clock p.m. It was a Saturday. Okay, I played a decent chunk yesterday trying to find some PvP. I probably played 11 to at least 3, then I took a break again, came back on for a few hours, and had a few okay raids. Um, but I would say all said and done, the majority of the raids I have done since the update have been literally me running around getting loot and not hearing a single scav shot in the distance, not hearing any nades, no sign of life pretty much anywhere in the map. Now, did that happen before the update? Yes, but not as frequently. For example, my buddy and I were on customs, and I think I even have footage of this, so I'll play it pretty soon. Sped up, of course. And we ran from Stronghold to Medium Skelly, which we call the building, to the right of Stronghold. We went there. We went to Small Skelly, which is the one in front of Medium Skelly. And then I believe we went to Crack House. And then we ran around. I think we went to Dorms 2. And there was no sign of life anywhere. Was it a bit later in the day? I believe it was. But even before the update, there was still life on the game during that time. It reminded me of one wipe. I can't remember what one, but pretty much the game was so dead because the wipe went on for so long, and we would end up fighting each other in the raids because it was so dead. And that's almost like what the game is right now. With this after this update, it's very strange. On top of that, too, it goes to show that Tarkov without the PvP is a very bland, pointless, dull game. Other than the PvP in this game, the only thing you kind of have looking forward to is making a cool kit and grabbing some loot, but after a while, that cool factor, without something to engage with, is null. There's no consequence to your actions, if you want to even say there is any more in this game, of losing your loot, because there's no one to fight with. The only threat you have is broken AI, which is not engaging to engage with. Like, it's just, you feels like you're playing against AI from 2004, Attack of the Clone Wars game. Like, the AI in this game is so stupid and pathetic that it doesn't hold engagement. It's not a fun experience to play with. Totally immersion breaking in every sense of the word. And so I was just making this video to see, is anyone else having this issue where even though you're playing prime time in your region, it's dead? There's no PMCs, there's no sign of life. It feels like you are alone in this server, running around taking loot, which is nice and all, but after a while, you want to fight something, because I'm at the point now where I'm trying to find some decent PvP to help finish off a video that I'm making, and I can't find any. So I'm like, kind of in limbo. Do I just put out the video and they just cut it down? And then I'm also like, no, I kind of want another cool raid, but they're just so hard to come by right now. Like, and also, when you do run into players, it's at such weird times. For example, the last raid that actually kind of prompted me to make this video was I spawned on Shoreline, spawned at the tunnel or in the village somewhere. Can't remember where. And I ran into the resort, looted all of West Wing, looted Admin, looted all of East Wing, to then get shot in the back by PMC who is entering the West Wing. So, no, sorry, East Wing. And I'm like, this is such a weird flowing raid. And killing one PMC killed a player scav, then got shot in the back by another PMC, guessing the other PMC's duo. There was maybe 20 minutes left in that raid. Don't know exactly how much. I'm just kind of guessing. It was definitely later in the raid, and that whole time there's no sign of anyone being on that server. There's no nade throws, no scav shots, like nothing. Like, it seems like even when you're running into PMCs, it's at such a weird places or times. Like, I've been playing this game now for, I would say, consistently 4 years, with a few breaks in between after that whole Unheard edition scandal and whatnot. But that's besides the point. And there's been places where, like, you run into PMC and you go, this is such a weird spot to be running into a PMC. Like, everything's flowing very strangely after this update. Anyways, if I continue going on, it'll be a ramble of nonsense, so I'm ending it here. Let me know if you guys have had any of these issues as well. Anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, have fun while you're gaming.